What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TD Phins Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, guys. We are live tonight here on Thursday Night Football, here to have some Miami Dolphins NFL conversation. Just chat it up for a little bit before I head to bed tonight. I really don't have any vested interest in this game, the Chargers versus the Raiders. Other than the Raiders are a prototypical team that did a rebuild. Chargers, it is what it is. This is like a fluff game for me. No implications other than watching talent that might be free agents and things like that. But outside of that, man, we're here, man. We live, man. What it do, baby? I see you, Deshaun. EM Dolphins, the first one in the building. TD, what's good, bro? I'm great, man. Just wind down, had dinner with the family, had a little learning session with the babies and keeping it moving, man. And got a little bit of time, so I figured let me hang out with y'all for about 30 minutes to an hour and chat it up. Y'all know that always leads to about 3 a.m., but that ain't going to happen tonight. I got to start getting my sleep, man. Got to start getting my sleep. Doctor's orders, baby. What's up, Andres, Adam Cook? I like that hat. I like it too, man. It's my first time wearing it, man. It's my first time wearing it. First time. I figured it kind of go with the shirt the wife got me. I love the shirt, man. It's pretty nice. Hey, you got a good meatloaf recipe? Oh my gosh, he just picked them up again. Oh, there's a flag though. If they pick that up, this is a balling game for him. I wonder, man. My bad, y'all. The hat is fresh. Yes, first time wearing it, man. Been had it for about a month now. No foul, another interception. Wow. Harris, is that his second one? Second one of the night? Receiver fail. The receiver fell. Man, the receiver literally fell on the ground. Wow. Hey, TD, fins up, baby. What up, Tim Mathis? Shout out to you, man. How we going to do this week? We're going to do great, man. I think we're going to shock the world with the Chargers. Time will tell. Y'all know how that goes. But I like our chances. Y'all hit that like button, guys. I love our chances, man. I love our chances. We'll see. We will see. But another thing, guys, I just really think that we just been getting better and better. And if we keep on that track, we're now competing with NFL teams. And we just got to keep on building, man. That's where I'm at with it. Field goal good. Raiders up 10-0. Like I said, this game really don't have any implications. It is what it is, man. Well, I'm going to save that for tomorrow, another topic that I wanted to talk about. But I'm here to hang out with y'all, chat it up, man, see if y'all have any questions for me. Every week we have. Yes, sir. If y'all got any questions, this is your opportunity. Go ahead and ask them. Like I said, I'm going to be live for about 30 minutes to an hour, just hanging out with y'all tonight. Thursday Night Football. It's a game of no implications, so I'm not going to be all in on it. But just want to hang out with y'all for a little, man. How do you think we'll do against the Colts? I hope we get a win because I'm going to that game. Wow, you're on the road, man. That's what's up. Or you're close. Like I said, man, if we continue to get better, we should be able to compete with them. And I mean it when I tell y'all, don't be surprised if Miami don't just run off a few wins in a row. Don't be surprised. If we run off a few wins in a row, just don't be surprised, man. Because I'm telling y'all now, man, we can underestimate it all we want, but the coaches are actually been the drivers of this team so far, man. They've been really good drivers of this team. But you also got to understand, now don't forget, we actually play the Bills next. We play Buffalo after the Colts. And that better be a revenge game. Revenge. I think we can really win 3 more games. Let me check out the schedule real quick. I'm one of those believers, you play your division opponent's tough. Miami, we're going to be at home with Buffalo visiting. I really do think we can get that W. I also think that, again, I think we can beat the Colts, but it's not going to be easy. They're a good team, even without Andrew Luck. But I think we can beat them. Then I also think we can beat the Browns any given Sunday. It just depends on what Browns you're going to get. That's 3 games right there that I really do think are winnable. Not saying we will, but I think they're winnable. Y'all hit that like button, guys. Then we got to play the Eagles, but it is at home. Who knows? And then we play the Jets again. Like I say, if you can lose whatever game you want, just don't lose to the Jets. So that's the Jets again. Right there, I could see a possible 4-1. I'm just being hypothetical, saying that we may lose to the Eagles. I can see 4-1 right there. Then we play the Giants, possibly 5-1. Possibly 5-1 if we stay on that trajectory of just improving. Then we play the Bengals. It could be 6-1. Then we play the Patriots to end it out, man. 7-1, baby. Maybe 8-0. Maybe end up 9-7 and sneak into the playoffs and be like, whoa, where did this come from? I'm just saying. Can a fella, dream? Can I hope? Can I dream? Man, we shall see, man. TD, Joe Burrow, or Tua. How about we talk about that on Saturday when I'm live streaming the game? We should talk about that Saturday while I'm live streaming the game and I'm bringing people in to have a conversation about the game with me. How about we do that? Home for the Super Bowl. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Run these tables. Man, it's possible. You got to also think about it. Man, we got a semi-powder puff schedule. Like, literally, we play the Bengals. We play the Giants. We play the Jets. We play the Browns. Man, we got some favorable games. It's just that we haven't been great, so no one will call them favorable. But like I said, if we're continuing on this path of getting better and better and better and not going backwards, we got a chance in every single one of these. Ending up with the what many would consider the best team, the Patriots, the last game of the season. We got a chance in every single one of these, man. That's why the rest of the season, regardless of how it started, is still going to be interesting. I like how Gesicki has stepped up. Me too. I'm trying to pronounce his name right. But me too, man. I think everybody's very happy with how he stepped up. But it means nothing to me. Let me tell you why. Son, you got 8 more games to go. Step up. Let's see you finish the season like this. Y'all know my saying. A broke clock is right twice a day. He done had his 2 days. He done had his 2 times. Show us that you can continue to be this guy. Finish this season off strong to where when we come into the offseason, we know, hey, we got our tight end. Ain't no question about that. We got our tight end. Give us that feeling. Give us that feeling. And you're not the only one. Devontae Parker finished the season strong. Let me see a 1 in front of your yards for the year. Let me see you hit that 1,000-yard mark. Let's see it. Real talk, man. Them 2 ain't the only one. Jerome Baker. Can you finish the season strong? Raekwon McMillan. Well, how about it, young man? Talking all this craziness about you. Finish it strong. Let us feel good. Let us know who some of those cornerstone pieces will be next year. Just because you done did a little something this year. Okay, we proud of you. We happy for you. We're shocked. We're amazed. We're riding behind you. But that don't mean nothing. We've been here before. We done been here before. Phillip Rivers gets sacked. Looking bad tonight. But we've been here before, y'all. Come on. Finish the year off strong. Make us proud. Make us start buying some more of your jerseys, fellas. Because if you don't purchase any one of those guys' jerseys, you're reaching right now. But make us want to go purchase one. Shout out to Tim Mathis with the donation, putting color on the screen. Always love seeing color. It says playoffs, baby, fins up. That's what I'm saying. I love it, Tim Mathis, man. Y'all done had me pumped today, man. I just been in a good mood, a good feeling. Y'all done had me pumped today, man. Shout out to everybody who puts color on the screen, giving donations, helping me grow this channel and be able to get beautiful things like this microphone, which it wasn't cheap. It wasn't crazy expensive, but it wasn't cheap. So, and I thank y'all for that. Y'all helping me elevate my game on this channel. And everybody's been telling me all day how the quality and sound is a lot better. And that's what it's about. Delivering for you all, man. I appreciate everybody on the stream. They help me get this mic. Whether you hit that like button, whether you watch the videos, whether you donate and put color on the screen, I'm just appreciative of every single one of you all. And if you don't do any of those things, for all of you who watch, thank you for tuning in to TD Phins Talk, man. Real talk. All right. Shout out to Cloud Life, another donation, $10. They got the orange coming across the screen. You know what I do love about these donations? YouTube, you know, the blue, it's teal. It ain't even blue. It's teal donations and orange donations. I love it, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. My dolphin colors with it. I love it, man. I love it, man. But I appreciate you, Cloud Life, giving me the orange. My bro, thanks for keeping it real. I'm trying to keep it real, man. Some people don't like real, Cloud Life. It's a foreign language to a lot of people. Real is a foreign language, man. The sound is great now, TD. You've come a long way. I got a long way to go, though. I got a long way to go. And guess what? We all going to go there together, man. We are at 6,521 subscribers as of about 3 hours ago, last time I checked. We have actually hit 6,500, y'all. And 21 subscribers. And y'all know me. We take it a piece at a time. We're on our road to 6,600. We'll be at 7,000 before you know it. And it's not just because of me. I do what I do because it got to be done. But y'all are the ones who are helping me build this channel, man. Somebody was in the comment section earlier. They were kind of snapping on EM Dolphin, not the live comment section. I just went and saw one of the videos I did on the panel conversation. And I guess they felt like EM Dolphins fan was talking a lot. And they said, is this his show or your show, TD? In the comment section. And my reply was, it's all of our show. It's all of our show, man. And that's how I really feel. That's why I do the lives the way I do. That's why I do the panels the way I do. Got to try to police them, but y'all know what I mean. Because it ain't just about my opinion. This is a Dolphins forum, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. How you going to be a real fan on a platform where you can't express yourself? You're always welcome over here, baby. You're always welcome over here to express yourself. Join us on the Tuesday. Now, I can't say join us on a Tuesday night panel conversation. In the last 10, 15 minutes, I usually just bring people from the backstage in. But that panel is usually designed for people who I felt like we had great chemistry in our back and forth and our conversations that we had. On Friday night is for everybody else, but that's how I usually discover those who have great chemistry. There's a lot of people who come to me sometimes and say, hey, man, I be thinking about doing me a channel, but you already got it on lock. I ain't got nothing on lock. I'm always open to helping anybody who want to start a Dolphin channel and talk they talk. Deliver it the way you want to deliver it. I'm here for you, man. I'll promote you, boost you up. Hell, we'll do collaborations. I'm all for it, man, because the more different opinions and thought processes we get, the more educated our fan base is. That's what it's about. The more educated the fan base is. So by all means, don't ever feel that way. Oh, you already got this much so fast. I don't think I can. Yeah, you won't because you don't think that you can, but you can. I'm here for you, man. I love to have more people that we can collab with on a normal basis. So, hey, man, all y'all who keep hitting me up, think about that type of stuff, I'm always here, man. Now, I'm a busy person. I may respond to an email 2 days later, but I respond. I do respond, man. So I'm just here, man. Anybody who needs support in that regard, I just want y'all to know I am an open person and I will promote you. It doesn't matter if I agree with you or not, man. I'm just one of those type of people, man. I spread the love no matter what. And that's why I vibe with all my TD Phins Talk family, man. All y'all done is spread the love for me. So again, thank you for everybody who like. Thank you everybody who watch. Thank you for everybody who donate via Super Chat, PayPal, putting color on the screen, however you do it. I appreciate you, man. Real talk. And the Raiders got the ball back, guys, and they're backed up in their own territory on the 10-yard line. David Carr is dinking and dunking right now. But, hey, Chargers in trouble, man. Chargers in trouble. All right, let me see what y'all talking about. Seeing Gase the Clown get exposed by the Phins made my week. I know you agree, TD. Yeah, it was everything. We got to do it again, though. We can't stop right there. We got to do it again. Anybody know the color we're wearing Sunday? I have no clue. I actually have no clue. Sorry. Let's win against the Colts. It'll be sweet, man. I mean it. I'm telling you, see, the thing is, they're gonna make me mad when they win. I mean, I'm gonna be gloriously happy, but it's gonna make me mad because I'm gonna be, this is where that negativity would start to creep in on me, but it's positive negativity. It's like, man, whatever, man. We don't seen this before. I'll be trying to trick myself out and tell me like whatever, but I'll be so hopeful. Like, let's run off some wins, baby. Let's get them 8 in a row. Let's do it. Make it 9. And we made the wild card. Super Bowl, baby. You the real fans, man, you gonna hold out hope no matter what. Man, fans up the comment section if you know what I'm talking about, man. If you feel what I'm saying right now, real fans, you're going to try to have hope no matter what. We can lose 8 games and be like, well, let me check out the rest of the league because there have been 8 and 8 teams get in. Hell, I done seen a 7 and 9 team make the playoffs before, even though that ain't going to be the case. But, man, real fans, y'all know what time it is. You just, no matter what, you holding out hope. Well, if they lose and they auntie don't watch and they cousin win, then we might still have a chance. Man, it don't matter. Any scenario that could be possible, you all on it. But yeah, man, and don't let it be real close and you going crazy at the end of the season through all these mock playoff simulators. Okay, if we win, they lose, they lose, they lose, they lose, and they need to lose the next week on top of that. Then we might can get in if they beat the tiebreaker of them. Man, we got to get past those days, y'all. We got to get out of those days where we even have that hope. On the positive side, though, we got to just be at the point where, hey, man, we got 10 games. We got 10 wins, 2 games left. We should be in no matter what. But, hey, let's go ahead and win one more to make sure. That's what I want, man. We're going to give them a run for their money. Watch. Yes, I'm about it, man. I wish we would have beat the Cowboys. Guys, there were at least two winnable games that we lost. I mean, many will say 3. I'm going to say 2 because at the end of the day, listen, we could have won all of them, had a lot of things happen, but no, I ain't going to say that. But if we would have played, even with our roster, but if everybody would have played to their potential, we would have had 3 more wins, right? We would be 4-4. We could be 4-4 right now. We could be 4-4 if everybody played to their potential. Moments where we were just dropping touchdowns. I mean, come on, just go look at the first 3 games, y'all. We can say what we want about coaches, but players, man. Players. And that's all right, man. This is part of the growing process, though. But we're going to be all right. We're going to be up out of that soon. Chargers got the ball back on the 23-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Phillip Rivers looking like a bum tonight, even though he's what some would consider an elite quarterback. And they do a jet sweep and get 15 yards on the first play. Happy birthday, Taco. Yes, Taco, man. It's his birthday. Shout out to Taco Charleston. So if y'all have him on Twitter, y'all go hit him up. Let him know happy birthday. I want to win them all. You better know it. Gase will be fired Sunday after they get spanked by Giants. Bet. Another tough team. If you lose 2, that's tough. That's bad for the Jets, man. Has Eguavoen fell off since preseason? He hasn't been forementioned much at all. He has some tackles and things, but Eguavoen is shaping out to be a good depth piece at this moment. We cannot forget this is his first NFL stint. On top of that, we still got to have a D-line that's going to allow these linebackers to make even more plays. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to say he fell off, but our highest aspirations haven't been achieved, but those highest aspirations would be unfair to him because we had already projected him to be even greater than maybe we should have regardless. Put it like that. We jumped the gun, but it wasn't like it was a bad jump because he's still worth it. But he ain't no Zach Thomas. You know what I mean? We were like, man, this guy can be, y'all get my point. Y'all get my point. He's a good linebacker. One that you definitely want on the roster. You see him on the field. You're not feeling bad about it. You're not like, get this guy off the field. You're like, okay, Sam in, make a play. He ain't a liability, but you want to see more plays at this point. See, it's one thing to not be a liability. You go out there, do your job. Okay, you're good. But sometimes you need guys to also make plays. Their name to be called, X, Y, and Z. So we'll see. Hard knocks for the Dolphins next season. No, and I hope not. And if so, do y'all think did something like that come out, or is that somebody just saying that? Man, I don't want them focused on our guys like that, man. I want them to just be focused on doing their job, man. I don't want them worried about cameras and them getting the spotlight. And no, man. I want them focused. Focused on their job, man. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Hey, Dad. Hey, what's going on? Oh, what's wrong with it? Mm-hmm. Is it just the screen not responding? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I know what you mean. That's weird. Yeah, you're gonna have to take it to a technician. Oh, you mean updates and stuff? Well, let me how long you gonna be up tonight? Okay, cool. And I'll call you in about an hour and then I'll walk you through doing an update. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll call you tonight. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'll call you back. Yeah, I'll call you in about an hour. I'll tell you what you need to do. Okay. Sorry guys, my dad called. Um, he having phone issues. I think he needs to update his phone. Not the most tech savvy, so I'll walk him through it, get it done. Did they pick up the first down on 31? I think they just got it. No, they might be short. Gase is practically gone already. Stupid question. Nah, just what if on the hard knocks? I mean, it'll be very insightful to be on hard knocks. It'll make for good news and a lot of man. I probably will be live all day because everything that happens we will be discussing. Um, we would definitely be discussing every bit of it. We would learn the players a lot better. Um, I just want them focused on just building the right team, man. I don't want the if we hard knocks, we hard knocks, but I don't want it that I just want us focused, man. Focus on building the right team and not worrying about the cameras. That's just how I am. That's where I'm at on that. So I don't know. I mean, it's always good for insight, but you get more fake stuff. You get more fake stuff, man. You get coaches kind of like being them, but not really being them to a degree. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It is what it is. What about if we stick with Fitz? I was going to talk about that tomorrow. Because after I looked up his contract details, there was an article that just came out. I didn't even know all of this about his contract details. When I read up on his contract details, Fitzpatrick is probably going to be on this roster next year. If he continues to be the starter this year, then Fitzpatrick will be on this roster next year, guys. Do you know that this year he's on pace for earning an additional $3 million that would be paid out next year, plus the $1.5 million that he's guaranteed next year, which puts him at about 4.5? And you're only paying him 5 per year? What would be the sense of releasing him if you're going to have to cut him a check of 4.5 anyway? Because of the incentives that he's getting this year. He's played about 65% of the snaps, and there's like a $2.5 million bonus for playing more than 65% of the offensive snaps. And if he keeps starting, that number's just going to keep growing. If he pays 75% of the snaps, it's like a $3 million something bonus. He's on pace. And he's riding. Unless the coaches just all of a sudden change it and say, hey, we want to sit you down just to save money. I don't see it happening. If they keep going with Fitzpatrick, this man should very well be back next year. And they like him. Veteran, they know what they get from him. He gives you the best chance to win. There ain't many rookies that would come in and they say all of a sudden, you're going to automatically just be better than Fitzpatrick. Yeah, you may have skills and everything that surpass Fitzpatrick, but Fitzpatrick is pro ready. See, there's a difference between having all the intangibles and being ready for the NFL level. But you still got to play on the NFL level. And a veteran is ready. A skilled rookie ain't always ready. That's few in between. Few in between. I'm not saying the man's going to be on the roster next year, but I am telling y'all the way his contract is built, there is a higher probability that he will be on this roster next year. In the way Josh Rosen's contract is set up, there is a high probability he's going to be on the roster next year. So are we going 3 quarterbacks? Are we going 3 quarterbacks? Are we going 3 quarterbacks? Or is Rosen going to take the reins and let Fitzpatrick be that wily veteran mentoring him in the backup? People forget Aaron Rodgers sat for 3 years, didn't he? 2 or 3. People forget that Aaron Rodgers sat a few years before he started. Even started, man. People act like Brady was day 1 starter. Interesting, huh? Absolutely 3 QBs unless they trade Rosen. Now, I don't think they're going to trade Rosen, but if we go 3 QBs, okay. I mean, Falk coming back? Oh, man, I'm trying to rub these Tula lovers the wrong way today. That mean Falk? Falk coming back? Was that his name? I done already forgot, man, in preseason. He looked better than both the quarterbacks we got in preseason. Oh, man. Would like to see Rosen grow with the team. I agree, man. I just got to see more from the kid, man. Jake Rudock. I don't know why I said Falk. Yeah, Rudock, man. Jake Rudock. Jake Rudock, man. If a team makes an offer we can't refuse, absolutely. But it ain't like things got that much better in Miami. Rosen gonna be on this roster, man. Who gonna give up a first round pick in this league for Josh Rosen right now? Who gonna give up a first round pick? Because we're talking about an offer you can't refuse. Look how much you had to pay for him. So the offer you can't refuse has to be better than the offer you made. The offer you can't refuse has to be better than the one that you paid. That's what you can't refuse. Getting back more than you invested. That's profit. Unless you're King and Drake and you may get back less. Am I throwing shade? Maybe. Oh, man. No one right now, man. Nobody giving up no first for Rosen right now. Not even a second. Not right now. But as we continue to develop the kid because he's going to be on the roster, then I'm pretty sure that you can get a good offer for him. Now, don't forget, y'all. I mean, I'm always preaching about how I still believe in Rosen. Man, we might look up and Rosen get cut in the offseason. Not likely because of the contract. It's easy money. I know he got a strong arm, but you might look up and the coaching staff may say, oh, he ain't the guy. I ain't saying that's going to happen. I'm actually on the opposite side of that, but I got to play devil's advocate sometimes and keep it real. Because that's the one thing we really don't know at this point. How do y'all really, how do you really revere Josh Rosen? We all can speculate what the coaches think about him, but dude, does anyone really know what the coaching staff think about Rosen other than how you feel they think? No. Nobody really knows. Some of us feel like, they're preserving him. They know he's the future. Some feel like, they already done with him. We're going to find out, man. We're going to find out. Julian, shout out to you, homie. He said, I'd rather my QB of the future to sit out a year to learn the offense to develop to be an elite one. Andy Reid did it with Mahomes. And look what happened. Yeah, I guess we can say that. Again, man, it's certain players when y'all mention them, I don't like mentioning them as if they're proven already. Like Mahomes. Mahomes won games with the Chiefs. You look up and Matt Moore doing the same. Against some tough competition versus some of the teams Mahomes already played. To keep it real with you. I've never seen a pro QB worse than Rosen. Stop that, Mike. Now you're trying to be intentionally hateful. Stop that mess. We done had 15 of them in the last 20 years. You trying to sit here and tell me Pat White better than Rosen? You trying to say, man, don't get me started. I can keep naming them now. Don't do that. I know you always talking negative, but come on. Sometimes you got to draw the line, baby. You got to draw the line. Phillip Rivers. Oh, he almost got picked again. Okay, Pat White. Y'all leave Pat White alone, man. Pat White going to the Hall of Fame, baby. Y'all stop hating. Oh, man. Oh, man. Stop that, EM. See, EM, you try to co-sign. Yeah, I can't wait to Tuesday either. I heard what you were saying earlier. Tuesday can't get here soon enough. You ain't got to wait to Tuesday, baby. I need you on that stream Saturday. You come on. Join the party, baby. Saturday. Alabama versus LSU. Saturday. We are live at 3 p.m. here on TD Phins Talk, y'all. I'm so ready. It's going to be an interesting game. Our quarterback of the future might be right there on that field. Maybe. The score is 10-0. Raiders are up, but it's 3rd and goal for the Chargers right now. Wildcat offense over Rosen career, man. Y'all Rosen haters coming out tonight. Where the party at? Oh, man. The party right here on TD Phins Talk, man. Phillip Rivers back to pass. Easy touchdown, wide open. Easy. Tua is a bum. I'm going to definitely try. Oh, you going to try? Nah. Don't be running away from that game, man. Don't run away from it. I like it when I was a kid, QB would sit for at least a year. Yeah, man, that's the way it used to be. You got to think about the QB era that ushered in all this instant stuff. Man, that was that Cam Newton, Ryan Tannehill, RG3, Russell Wilson, Andrew Luck. Those guys in their era, they're the ones who ushered in all this immediate stuff. Want it now. They're the ones who did it. We need it now. It's because more teams needed a quarterback than ever at that point. Y'all have to understand the drought that the NFL went through. The NFL went through a drought. Think about it. The last heavy hitters you had, think about who's in the league right now. Who are the last heavy hitters? I mean, Ben Roethlisberger was relevant at the time. What's your boy? Aaron Rodgers was relevant. You still had Brett Favre that was playing. Y'all remember that? You still had Brett Favre that was coming out of retirement two different times, and one of them times was actually balling. for Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. Brady, Peyton Manning was still playing. Drew Brees was still there. Matt Ryan was, Matty Ice was more new, but still, he was at the end of his. I mean, he was at the beginning of his. But you had like if you really think about it, you had an NFL where it's 32 teams. Yeah, you had about 75% of the league. They were fine with their quarterback. They were fine. They knew some of them wasn't Mannings and Breezes and Brady's, but they were fine with their quarterback. Hell, to Flacco, they were fine with it. Eli, they were fine with it. That whole era, like 75 to 80% of the teams were fine with their quarterback. You had about 20% of the league that was like, we either need a quarterback or we don't know about our guy. I want y'all to look at that evolution of what happened to the NFL and what they're going through right now. And they got everybody in a frenzy and a panic, and they need to chill. But that's what caused this. 80% of the teams were fine with their quarterback about 10 years ago. Between 6 years and 15 years ago, every 80% were just fine. Even if it was a new QB, they were fine. You look up today, and it's only about 40% of the teams that's fine with their quarterback. There's a larger group of quarterbacks that's like, we don't know. The Cam Newtons now, the Derek Carrs, the Mariotas. You see what I'm saying? The Bears quarter. I mean, it's so many of them now stuck in that dilemma of we don't know. Yeah, we're fine, but we don't know. And then you got another large percent that's like, we just need one. People don't understand how that changed the NFL. Yeah, Jameis Winston. You're right, Jameis Winston. They're going to be talking about Matty Ice, and I don't think he's the issue. But the NFL is more needy for quarterbacks like the elite ones now because they've all fallen into that trick that you need one that's elite. They're abandoning the above average quarterbacks trying to find elite. And that's why everybody keep going to that's why it's getting worse and worse. You know why? Because everybody's trying to find the elite one and not realizing how rare it is. That if you're focused on making the team around the one that you already have, you would be in a better position. Look at Arizona. They went in the first round, drafted a quarterback, and said after 1 year, we'll draft another one. I mean, come on. I've never saw it done in the NFL. I'm probably sure it did happen once or twice, but you talking about rare? That's when you know that you have a QB issue in the NFL. There is a quarterback issue. And I don't think it has something to do with the lack of talent. I just think that teams are too much in a rush these days. The league evolves and you go from quarterbacks customarily sitting out 1 or 2, 3 years to all of a sudden they got to come in and be the starter and be just as good as a 15-year veteran just because 1 or 2 guys did it. Just because 1 or 2 guys did it. And then we don't even talk about how they come in the perfect position. Just because 1 or 2 guys did it. Now we all got to find that 1 or 2 guy, but still not even putting the team around the new quarterback that those 1 or 2 guys had. You ain't giving none of these new QB, all these new QBs coming in the league. Ain't none of them got no Russell Wilson rookie year defense. Ain't none of them got Patrick Mahomes first year weapons. Ain't none of them got none of this stuff. We ain't got none of this stuff. But we still want that guy. But we ain't interested in the things that made him what he is. that made Mahomes what he was, what makes Russell Wilson what he is. Andrew Luck's a prime example of it. Andrew Luck is just as good as Patrick Mahomes as far as being a quarterback. Just as good as Russell Wilson. Why didn't he see as much success? Why didn't he see as much success? Was that Andrew Luck's fault? Don't give me because he was injured. When he wasn't injured, why didn't he see as much success? The offensive line. My point of the matter is you can't blame Andrew Luck. You got to look at the things around him. But why do we give the players that got the things around them all the credit in the world? All the credit in the world. It's crazy to me. Yeah, Arizona drafted wide receivers and more this draft. Absolutely. One of their starting wide receivers was a pick from last year. He's a rookie. They got a starting wide receiver. That's a rookie. Miss your rapping. Been a while. Need some bars. I got you, Airborne, too. I might work on something soon, but I've been working on my own little project, little album that I've been doing about my life and stuff like that. So people can get to know me better through music. Offset penalties. TD, what's up, player? Just got on. What's up with you, Max Cartwright? Appreciate you, man. They only drafted one receiver. It doesn't matter. He's starting. He a starter on the team. But EM Dolphins fan, man. Where do we draft Jerry Jeudy for Rosen, man? I know you like that, man. When he wasn't injured, he was carrying them to the playoffs year in, year out. Oh, no, I understand that. But we don't care about quarterbacks taking carry to the playoffs. Don't we care about quarterbacks that's going to win you playoff games and take you far in the playoffs? Hopefully give you a chance to win the Super Bowl. That's what we're talking about. Why Russell Wilson get all that success and Andrew Luck don't? Is Russell Wilson that much better? I'm just curious. Maybe he is to y'all. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Is Russell Wilson that much better than Andrew Luck? Now, he may be able to get out and run more, but I'm talking about in that pocket, playing the quarterback position. Y'all talk to me. Like I said, I ain't going to sit here and say that I'm right. I am not going to sit here and say that I'm right. But I'm just curious with y'all. Is Russell Wilson that much better than Andrew Luck? Little better. Okay. EM Dolphins say yes. In the pocket, Luck better. That would be my sentiments. You add that out of the pocket game, that's what makes Russell to a degree to me. But in the pocket, I don't think that. No, I just disagree. Russell Wilson isn't better than Andrew Luck in the pocket. No, he ain't a better passer than Andrew Luck. Russell Wilson's overall game is better. Better in every category. Stop that. Yeah, I expect that from a Tua guy. Pat White better. There we go. Somebody know football. Better deep ball. But man, I'm done. EM, man, Tuesday can't come fast enough. You be talking that buffoonery, man. Russell isn't better than Luck. Hey, I just said I'm going to stay out of it now. I'm just saying. You can't sit here and tell me this man is like, oh, way much better, if he's even better. I'm just saying. But I guess that's what those people who think the quarterback is the most important position, those same people are the ones who say, who won more in the playoffs? That's all that matters. They don't care about what a player has around them. They ain't going to care about it until it's their guy. They ain't going to usually care about it until it's their guy, the one that they vouch for, and then when they ain't got no weapons around them, they going to be just like everybody else, making excuses of how you can't fault him because his receiver's dropping the ball. You can't fault him because the offensive line ain't blocking. Where was that same energy with other quarterbacks? Well, those quarterbacks are just bums. Okay, why do you say that? Because you can't always blame it on the line and this and that and that. Okay. I want some of the quarterbacks y'all picked to go through the same thing some of the ones we already had went through for 7 years. We'll see, man. Hakeem Isabella Cards drafted some wide receiver. It takes a team to win, no one position. Football is the ultimate team sport, man. Look at this. Phillip Rivers done threw his first pick. One of his picks was right on the receiver hand and it plopped up. That's Phillip Rivers' fault? No. But it sure got them down right now. It sure got them down right now. That's why, like I said to y'all earlier. The quarterback position depends on too much for it to be the most important. It depends on too much to be the most important. Way too much. I just want the best QB, Tua, Burrow, Herbert. Or the one you already got. Just saying. TD, can you please read my comment from before? Anthony. TD, for me, the most important position, the offensive line. If you don't have one, your quarterback can't be successful in the NFL. There are a few quarterbacks that are exception. Excuse me. Please forgive me. I'm rubbing one eye and trying to read. Exception to the rule. I mean, I could see why you could think that too, the offensive line. Oh, Phillip Rivers picked again, third time. Harris again. Is that his third one tonight? Another flag. Oh, offsides against Oakland is coming back. Wow, Harris don't even know. See, he reading Rivers' eyes the whole time. That's like Tua, first progression guy. Just read his eyes and go. Luckily, they called that back. Luckily, they called it back. I don't know who this ridiculous person is. Let me go ahead and hide them from the channel. Block them from the channel. Touchdown Chargers. Rivers is way overrated. Luck, great arm, but Wilson has the leg advantage. That's what I said. You know, you're right, Josh. That's what I said. But in that pocket alone, is what we asked. What up, Matthew? In that pocket, man. TD, can you please finish responding to my comment from before? Oh, yeah. Make sure I remember it wholly. Yeah, the O-line. I could see that, but I'm gonna go with Bill Belichick on this. You can't lose a game if the other team can't. If you don't allow the other team to score, you can't lose a game. If you don't allow the other team to score, you can't lose a game. And that's true. So your most important pieces has to be on defense, man. You can't lose a game if you keep the other team from scoring. That's the message that need to be drilled in people's head. Because offenses have up and downs. They have woes. They have breakouts. They do amazing. They do sucky. Even the best teams. Regardless of the talent. Regardless. They all have their up and downs. But if you could stop another team from scoring, what does it matter? Appreciate you, man. Courtesy of the wife, man. She always got some new stuff coming in the mail and stuff. This boy kind of sweet. Snapback too. Snapback, brand new, man. Oh, sticker's still on it. Lord. People gonna think I'm trying to take it back. Wear it once and be like, oh, I got a new hat. Go take it back. Let me get the other one. Oh, I got a new hat. Nah, they piling up, y'all. They piling up, man. Chase Young, cornerback or safety, O-line. I'm with that. How do you feel about Brian Hoyer? I don't. Really? Hold on one moment, y'all. Let me respond to this message. All right, got it. What was he saying? How do you feel about it? Oh, I don't. I mean, time will tell. Another guy who had a team that was built for Andrew Luck, and now Andrew Luck ain't there to ride it. Had a team built around just for Andrew Luck. And now Andrew Luck ain't there to take care of it. So now this guy Brian is gonna get his first start in the NFL, his first real game. And we're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out. What's up with your crispy shade? Excuse me, I said shape. And you can't win without putting points up unless the defense scoring. But that's an even bigger caveat. Stop the other team from scoring, and the defense can actually generate points. You're making my point for me. You stop the other team from scoring, and your defense can actually generate points. They can do the offensive job and defensive job. I done seen too many times already these elite offenses score 40 points and lose the game. Score 40 points and lose the game. Quarterback had an epic day, 5 touchdowns, lose the game. Y'all know y'all done seen it. Lose the game. Defense. Not only does it take points from the other team, but great ones can generate points as well. Or just make it so easy for your offense. Putting you on the 30-yard line, already in field goal range. There's stuff like that. Turnovers and things of that nature. Oh, yeah, it's definitely balanced. You need both. It's no question about it. But if you had to run with one or the other, do you know how many teams sucked on offense? Man, it's the Tim Tebow effect. How about that? That might be the best example I can give y'all. It's the Tim Tebow effect. An offense can be putrid for 3 quarters straight. No, let me take it a step further. An offense can be putrid for 3 quarters and 3.5 quarters straight. 3.5 quarters straight. But if the defense is great, you still got a chance to win every game. Like Tebow was just like the trashiest quarterback of all time in the first 3 quarters, but he looked like the Hall of Fame status in the last 6 minutes. Somehow headed to the Hall of Fame just from the last 6 minutes of every game. How is that possible? But I tell you what, if your defense had already gave up 21, 30, 28 points, it wouldn't matter what he does in the last 6 minutes. It wouldn't have mattered. This man led his team to the playoffs. This man took over a team with a losing record and led them all the way to the playoffs from playing half of a quarter every game. How is that possible? Defense. Denver Broncos defense. Come on, man. I keep telling y'all, man. The proof, everything, every question you have has already been almost tried in this NFL. Man, Matthew, you better shut your mouth talk about who is Tebow. If anybody on here don't know who Tebow is, boy, you done showed your age like no other. Oh, man. He said, who is Tebow? Wow. The most important position is QB. You just can't debate that. He is the signal caller. If the QB sucks, the team has to be elite on defense, and that's the history of the Super Bowl winning teams. Facts. That's the history of the Super Bowl winning teams. If the quarterback isn't elite, the defense has to be elite. Well, tell me what quarterbacks did it that didn't have a good defense. I ain't gonna say elite. That didn't have at least a good defense. Tell me what quarterbacks did it without it. What are you talking about? You probably can't give me more than 3 examples, man. Talk about that's the way the history of the NFL Super Bowls have gone. No. Elite quarterbacks haven't won Super Bowls at a high level without a good defense. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You probably cannot name more than 2 or 3 in the last 20 years. Tell me that's how it's done when it's been done. Come on, man. How you going to tell me that's how it's been done when it's been done that way 15% of the time and that's the formula? Come on. Y'all keep talking about Rams. Okay, like I said, you probably can't name more than 2 or 3 teams. Come on, man. In the last 20 years, you probably can't name more than 2 or 3 teams. And my point of the matter is, if all you can name is 2 or 3, I don't care if you can name 5, which you can't. Even if you can name 5, that's 25% of the last 20 years. 25%. And talk about that's the way you got to do it. 25%? What are you talking about, man? Come on. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Trying to make that NFL gospel. QB is the most important position. History of the NFL shows you that without a great defense, only the elite quarterbacks can get it done. Defense is first. Defense is first. If Flacco can do it, defense is first. If Trent Dilfer can do it, defense is first. You got to suppress the other team's points. People forget last year the Patriots. Oh, but they look good at the end. You forgetting they held their opponent to 3 points? They held their opponent to 3 points. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm talking about the wrong game. But was the Super Bowl? Did the Rams score more than 3 points, y'all? Maybe I'm tripping because sometimes, I be forgetting stuff. I really do be forgetting stuff. Did the Rams score more than 3 points? Y'all help me out. 13-3. And honestly, it looked like both defense kept them in there. Got to be defense. In a game where no offense showed up, you better know it, Colin LaRoche. I'm more than ready for this Super Bowl run, baby. Let's go. Flacco was playing at an elite level. It's easy to say a quarterback playing at an elite level when he's getting the ball on the 30 and the 40-yard line of the opposing team every time. Because of the fumbles, because of the sacks, strips, because of the interceptions. Oh, Flacco was playing at an elite level. With all them short fields because of that great defense. Come on, man. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. He got the MVP. Okay. And y'all want to talk about he got the MVP. Is he an elite quarterback? See, some guys y'all want to say he elite for this moment, but he ain't elite. Come on, man. If you had the potential to be elite before, then you elite. Do y'all not get that notion? That means if at any point you were elite, that means you have the tools to be elite. Come on now, keep it real. So y'all want to sit here and tell me Joe Flacco is elite? Because if you can play elite, then why aren't you elite? Stop misdiagnosing it. He wasn't playing elite. He was playing good football. Ain't no such thing as, oh, he played elite in that game. No. You played a hell of a game. But elite is something that goes over a bigger span of time, a bigger sample size than one game. You call somebody elite off of a body of work, not a work. Elite isn't reserved for one game statuses. You don't say somebody elite because tonight, you don't say Phillip Rivers Derek Carr is elite because somehow he got 6 touchdowns tonight. So stop, please. Please. Because any one of those above average quarterbacks has the potential any given Sunday to play elite if it was basically what y'all saying. So all of them can play elite at some point. They should. It's easy. One of them can break out and have an elite game. It don't make them elite. So stop using that notion. They had a really good game. Elite status is only reserved for people who are literally in a tier where you believe that no matter what, they can get it done. No matter what, I said. That's elite. Period, man. Terry Bradshaw was not elite. Shh. Franchise QBs dominate the playoffs. You want to name those guys, EM? You want to name those guys? Look at you talk about look his numbers up. That was my point exactly. Just because he put up some numbers in one game, all of a sudden he elite. Nick Foles elite too, huh? Let me know. Let me know what you think, EM. Is Nick Foles elite? He sure didn't look like Nick Foles that won the Super Bowl when he first was playing with Jacksonville. But I'm just saying, is Nick Foles elite? I'm just curious. I don't know. I didn't say he was elite. I'm just saying. Is that how we're ranking now? How is that New York blackout? No, I'm feeding into how everybody else is using their rankings. But that's a good question you asked that. Is that how we're ranking now? First of all, who determined how you rank? Who made that determination of this is how you rank a quarterback? You see how body into the media we are? There is a specific way to rank people, and this is how you do it. Says who? Says who? Says who? Just because their thought process on football may be even different than mine. I don't know. It might be the same, but it might be different from mine. So they don't tell me how I'm supposed to consider who's elite or not. I have my own thought process on what I think elite is, but I will tell you this. Elite ain't no one game where you determine if somebody elite. There really ain't no such thing as, he had an elite type game. No, elite is reserved for long-term results. Are you elite or not? See, when you're elite, you can have a bad game and you can keep that title. You can have a good game and keep that title. But not no freaking Joe Flacco who, quote unquote, had an elite Super Bowl and then he was a bum ever since. No, elite is something you don't lose. You shouldn't lose. We just be throwing out terms. Oh, he's playing at an elite level. Oh, okay. Make sure you're clear on that, at an elite level. But if that's your argument of that's what it takes to win a Super Bowl, Joe Flacco was playing elite, though, then any one of these middle-of-the-road quarterbacks can have a sparking game where they look elite. Any one of them could. Any given Sunday. Don't sit here and act like they can't. That same notion applies for them. Because your argument is that you need one. Flacco wasn't one. Well, he played like it. Well, any one of these guys could have. People still argue with me. Eli Manning is not elite, but he played like it in moments. People argue with me about that, but it's just me, you know. I just don't feel like Eli Manning was elite. His brother was elite. You have to be crazy to say that you don't need a great quarterback. Absolutely. I think anybody would be crazy to say that, Adam Lynch. You always need a great quarterback, but you got to define great. Good, great, that's above average to me. If average is a 6 out of 10 to me, I know people would think average is a 5, but if average is a 6 out of 10 to me, a great quarterback is a 7.5 to a 8.5. The rest of them are elite. Your 9s or betters or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, you need a great quarterback. I'm just arguing the fact that you don't need an elite one. This quote-unquote elite one, by the way. Yeah, you need a great quarterback. You sure don't want no bum. You don't want no average guy. You want us, I always say, I've never skewed from it. You want above average. Ain't got to be even far above average. Slightly above average, above the rest. Hey, if we ranking, you could take somebody anywhere between the 8th ranked quarterback all the way to the 15th. I still think every single one of them is good enough if they got everything they need around them to get the job done. It's that simple. So, yeah, to answer your question, yeah, you got to be crazy to think that you don't need a great quarterback. But there's actually a lot of great quarterbacks. But people just can't decipher the difference between great and elite. And they think that they just need the elite. Because they really just get jealous of those who have the elite. But I'm here to tell you, no need to get jealous. Because what you think is elite, a lot of times the things that's around that elite player is what's making them continue to have that status of elite. Let's focus on getting things around our quarterback. And then we'll see how good they can be. It's that simple. TD, I know Roger Staubach is a Hall of Famer, but was he an elite quarterback? Is his era, where the quarterbacks better than him? I don't know every quarterback that played against his entire era, because I haven't studied the entire NFL that far back as far as who played against Roger Staubach. What were all the other great quarterbacks? I know a few, but I don't know. I haven't followed Roger Staubach's opponent's career like that. But from what I understand, because I wasn't even into football then, or born in a lot of these guys' cases, what I do know about Staubach was he was a really good quarterback. Outside of that, somebody had to educate me on how he could translate to Brady, how he could translate to Peyton Manning, what he did. The thing is, they have to be able to show me how he translates to these guys, because these guys are the greatest ever. These guys are the greatest to ever play the position. Period, man. Shout out to Michael Simmons with the $5 donation on the PayPal. Appreciate the love and support, bro. Appreciate you, Michael. Donating to the PayPal, following the link. Thanks, man. How is that working out for Baker Mayfield? What's that? How is what working out, EM? Can we stop sleeping on Rosen? I ain't sleeping on him. I done already done. Hey, time will tell. I'm not big or up or down on Rosen. I'm just like, time will tell, man. Time will tell. Not elite. Bart Starr was better than Starbaugh. Alex wasn't great. His not playing good. He is not playing good. Hey, Tony, got my job back and looking forward to meeting you at a game. Fins up. The future is bright. Absolutely, Emmanuel, man. Shout out to you, man. I'll let you know, man. We'll hook up at some point, bro. TD, do you consider Kurt Warner an elite quarterback? I know he's Hall of Famer and he just a good quarterback who got lucky and got into the Hall of Fame. Kurt Warner, that's a great one. I kind of want to lean to the elite side. I could see where any reservation would be like, is he elite? But he is, man. He is. Kurt Warner did his job. He did his thing, man. He did his thing. He did his thing, man. I would say he's elite for sure. And I'm saying for sure just to say for sure, but I would say Kurt Warner is elite. Some of y'all may disagree. I don't know. Some of y'all may disagree. You think Gesicki gonna ball out against the Colts? He better. I tell you, he got to end the season strong, man. All Hall of Famers are elite. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I guess you could put it that way. Excuse me. The way some people talking now, some of these guys put it like, is Eli Manning going to the Hall of Fame? That's a good question. He's going, y'all. Y'all know why he's going, right? Do you think he should go? Let me ask you that. Should Eli Manning go to the Hall of Fame? I ain't asked you if he's going. He's going because how do you not have all the Mannings in there? Archie all up. Why? Come on. That alone, he's getting in. But should he be a Hall of Famer? Put him up against the rest of the Hall of Famers at the quarterback position. Should he be a Hall of Famer? Archie isn't a Hall of Famer, but I bet you something of Archie's in the Hall of Fame. That's what I meant by that. I bet you something of Archie's. I don't care if it's in a Peyton Manning mural or something. I bet you something of his in the Hall of Fame. He beat Brady to stop history. Yeah. He's going to the Hall of Fame. But guys, when you put up Eli Manning's body of work against the rest, he devalues the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. I understand what he did, man. But come on, man. Eli was never a top 5 quarterback, man. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Was he ever a top 5 quarterback in his era? Keep it 100, man. Let me know in the comment section. Was this man ever a top 5 quarterback in the NFL? Any given year. Top 5 now. We already know he was all of Brady's era, so that's number 1 already. He was along with his brother's era, Peyton. That's number 2. Breeze was right there. That was number 3. Maybe we can keep going. You serious? Hell, Brett Favre played when this man played. It was putting up better numbers. Just saying. So was Eli Manning better than Matt Ryan when he came in? Hell, Roethlisberger was revered higher than Eli Manning at that time. Roethlisberger was. Big Ben. Bro, y'all keep on talking about what Eli is, just as Brady. Y'all keep on talking about this one game now. Y'all keep talking about one game. Yeah, Phillip Rivers was higher than him every year they played in the league at the same time. I can keep going. We know it was more. All these young guys that came in at a higher ranking than him. Hell, RG3 was a higher ranking at some point. Cam Newton was a higher ranking at some point. I don't think this man in his entire NFL career had been a top 5 quarterback any given year. Ranked. We talk about Hall of Fame, but he going Super Bowls, beat Brady. I like Eli though. He was a trooper, man. He had my nerves boiling in them games. I needed the power. Boy, I wanted the Patriots to lose so bad. Eli had me nervous. Every play, man, them playoff games, especially that Super Bowl, man, he had me nervous. And he got it done. Even that catch on the helmet that year, all that stuff. Man, they had me nervous. But I still didn't watch those games and was like, oh my gosh, this guy's like his brother. No, I was just like, okay, he made a good throw. They got a first. It was a lot of hopefuls. Oh, okay, they got a first. Oh, man, they was in trouble so much in them games, but he made big plays when it mattered. But we ain't going to sit here and ignore that he made some bad plays too at times. I don't know, man. Just my take. A lot of times when we talk about great players, it's more about the feel. It's just like the MJ versus LeBron debate. And that's why I say LeBron will never be MJ, because MJ gave you a feel of the game of MJ gave you a feel of wow. LeBron gives you that, well, LeBron just being LeBron, bulldozing to the lane. Ain't nothing really look spectacular. He tried to make it look spectacular by taking a deep three and bang, he drains it. Okay. But MJ wowed you in any given night too. It wasn't no takeoff of a night or this a bad. MJ gave you his everything every game. That's the factor. It's the same with Eli and Peyton to me. It's so different. It's a feel. When I start talking about greatest or, elites and stuff like that, elite players make you feel like this guy's going to get it done. And look at him getting it done. And not only is he getting it done, oh my gosh. Whoa, like who does that? Look at how he doing it. I mean, think about it, man. I don't know. The only comparison I can make is Jordan and LeBron type situation. Jordan will be fighting in the last 5 minutes of a game. It wasn't like he was taking off on the team and they dominated and it was over. He was playing against competition. Jordan, fade away, swish. Double team comes. He pump fake, splits him, gets underneath. Oh, my gosh. He draws the foul, switch hands, layup. Oh, my gosh. Like when a whole team is like, we don't care about the rest of the team. We're going to focus on you, and he's still getting it done. Greatness, man. You feel greatness. You don't see it. Oh, look at this guy's mechanics. Look at his work. Look at his this. He has the best eyes. He has the best formation of doing this. Look how he delivers that. Man, greatness you feel. You feel greatness. You feel it, man. You don't sit there and name off what the media giving you about all the intangibles and what you see. No, greatness, genuinely, you will feel it down in your core where you can't deny it and you don't have to defend it. That's why I don't defend no Jordan, LeBron conversations. I never defend that. Ain't no need to. No need to. At all. Because you feel it. You were blessed to be able to see both of them play at their peaks. And what did they make you feel as a fan? Oh my gosh. Ain't never been a feeling like what Jordan had the country feeling like a certain type of way. Even if you weren't a Bulls fan, you watched Jordan. You wanted to see what he did spectacular. The only athlete I know other than Peyton Manning that you'll root for even though he ain't your team, that you'll watch and just be like, wow. Like, I want to see the spectacular. If Jordan going to do it again, he did it. It don't matter what fan base you was from. It's hard to meet anybody that say, "Oh, I couldn't stand Jordan." It's hard to find anybody who felt that way. People ain't even Bulls fans, but they always respected them, the Bulls, because of Jordan. Appreciate you, Elder Bruce Jones. The wife got this nice hat for me, man. Buffoonery. Plexico Burris. Oh, Lord. LOL EM. My Raiders, the real deal. Well, they better finish the game off right. Loving the hat, bro. What was D Wade for me? That was D Wade for me. Yes. What I always say when we talk about D Wade's the type of player I respect the most in this game. Shout out to Colin LaRoche with the donation. He said, keep grinding, TD. Fins up, bro. All love. Love you, Colin, man. He probably at home getting hyped now. That's what I'm talking about, man. Dwayne Wade is one of those few individuals that I respect the most in the NFL. There's only a handful of guys I respect like that. That's why I like Rajon Rondo so much. Dwayne Wade, I love Dwayne Wade. I love players like that where everybody around you come in with the notoriety and you just that extra guy that got talent, but it was whatever. But you came and you earned yours in this league and said, I'm just as good. I'm just as good as these top guys y'all revered. That's why I always respected Dwayne. They ain't give him no silver spoon in this league. They ain't come in this league applying the Jordan rules to him. He had to earn them. They didn't come in here when LeBron was and the refs called a foul. He coughed. Somebody had to hit him. Ain't none of that. I respect players like that, man. I love players like that. I ride with players like that. So I can understand how D Wade gave you that feeling. There was no entitlement involved. So you felt every bit of it. You felt the guy who actually legitimately had to earn it. I get it. I get it, man. Kendrick Nunn is doing that this year, TD. Man, they got to take you through that long journey, though. It has to be longevity, man. It was Shaq for me. Wow. For me, it was KG at 1.2. Then it was Rondo, man. Kobe Lakers, baby. I get that, too. He drug you with him every night. See, these guys make you feel it. It ain't an entitled, media-driven, oh, this guy's great, so get behind him. This guy's great, so get behind him. Man, I digress on that note, man. Rodgers making you feel it. No, Rodgers who? Aaron Rodgers? He might have made people feel it early on, but Aaron Rodgers don't rub me that way. If that's who you're talking about. Tim Duncan, yep, another guy. Somebody said it was Kwame Brown for me. What, the total opposite? How that man made you feel something? College or something? I don't know, man. Let me get off of that. Brady got that. Yeah. Florida Gators got behind Tebow. Yep, exactly. See, Tebow made the world feel it. Even his hate. See, he made you feel it so bad that the haters would be on Twitter 3/4 through the game dogging him and then silent in the fourth. Tebow made you feel it. And let me tell you something. Tebow was so slick with it that people would just tune in. People would be watching another game and be like, oh, Tebow down by 10 in the fourth quarter just started. Oh, change channel. And you see this guy escape the most ridiculous stuff alive. It wasn't like he was getting penalties and the refs was bailing him out. No, this guy be scrambling for 20 seconds, avoiding this tackle, looking like he going down, getting out of this, finding 8 yards. Getting out of this, getting out of that, throwing it to the guy's about to sack him. Oh, the ball just got out, and the guy picked up the first down for 3 more yards. Oh, my God, them games are so crazy with Tebow in the NFL. Like, I mean, the defenses played excellent ball, and it was a game of centimeters. That's what Tebow made it. That's what Tebow made it in the fourth quarter. He made it a game of centimeters. Like, this guy would be about to get crushed, but the ball got off in a millisecond ahead of time. You'll be like, oh my gosh, he's still surviving. They got another first down. And another one, oh my gosh. Fourth and 4. Oh, they picked it up. And the way they picked it up was just ridiculously crazy. 4th and 7. Oh my gosh. How did they get that? 6 minutes left, down by 2 touchdowns. 4th and 17. They don't get it. Oh, turnover, game over. No, how did they still win? Oh my gosh. That man had your nerves on boil times 50 because it was working. It was working. And you could tell the front office of Denver wanted to cut him, move on, and say he was. They threw. Let me tell you what they did. Denver said, Tebow ain't what y'all think he is. We already determined that. And then all of a sudden they were like, you know what? Remember the fan base got rowdy. Everybody was arguing. The main media, everybody want to see Tebow. The fans shouting Tebow. And I think it was like week 6 or 8. I don't remember. Man, there go Tebow. They were down by like 2 touchdowns, and here comes Tebow, and the game is supposed to be over or something. He comes back and win. The next week, okay, Tebow will start. We'll prove to people he can't get it done. Gosh, this guy pulled off a miracle in the 4th quarter. Like, listen, man, even if you ain't a person of faith, man, the way them things was happening, you know there was power. There was power being sent down from the heavens and how he was getting it done. I mean, I'm sitting there watching like it could only be the Lord, period. The way that this is happening, oh, my God. Tebow, that's right. Minister to the world. Make him a believer. I'm like, man, it was crazy. Man, it was crazy. I just couldn't believe it, man. But it kept you watching, man. And then the offseason, he loses a playoff game. He won a playoff game, might I add, a wild card game. Last minute slant that everybody said game is over. Pittsburgh's going to win. We got one chance. And he throws a last minute slant that goes the distance to Demaryius Thomas and win the first playoff game too. Ain't did nothing the whole game and threw one slant to make it happen. In overtime, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, man. Man, I never forget it because I was a fan of his in college. And everybody was talking about how he's just going to be this great NFL quarterback, his dual threat, X, Y, and Z. I'm going to tell you now, if you put him in a power run team and put him in a spread option like Lamar and all those guys, Tebow could still be making noise in this league. But they kind of like, you know, it was almost like coordinated how they got him out of the league. It was coordinated. It just didn't fit the mold, and he was breaking a barrier that the NFL didn't want him to go down that road. So not the NFL per se, but coaches and GMs, they hated it. They hated it, man. You got to think about it. He ended Pittsburgh's playoff year that year. I'm just saying, man, they did Tebow wrong. I know, I ain't gonna lie, they did. I always held out hope for the kid. Because you never know, man, but he was the typical prototype. Give me a strong defense. When it all matters, I'm going to make the play. And that's one thing I could never knock about him. He looked bad in the first 3 quarters, but he always was the one making the play at the end of the game. Always. He was the one making the play, the biggest plays in the biggest moments. It was like, man, this guy can't play football, but in the 4th quarter, GOAT. He was getting ready to be the 4th quarter GOAT. 4th quarter GOAT. The league wasn't having that. They weren't having that, man. TD, what time you going live Sunday? The game at 1 o'clock, right? I'll be live between 12:30 and 1. One way or another. But guys, we done hit an hour and a half. I wasn't going to go too long tonight because I am going to get my rest. I've been having a lot of back spasms and stuff. I'm still on this medication. It felt a lot better today, but it kind of tightening up right now. So I'm probably going to end this tonight. 4. Man, what did I ask y'all? Y'all said 4. It's at 4. Oh, it's at 4. Oh, crap. How did I miss that? Oh, I guess 3:30. I guess. That means Sunday morning, me and the family, we're probably going to be doing something all together, enjoying ourselves. We're going to be enjoying ourselves. So yeah, I should be about between 30 minutes and game start time, ready to roll. TD, you think Justin Flo is coming to Miami? Man, I have no idea, man. We don't know who coming. As we get closer, we will probably have a better feel, but time will tell. TD always jump off as soon as I get here. Fins up. You got to get here earlier, J Diesel. How about I say JD Diesel always late? I'm dealing with hay fever. Get better, TD. Man, I wish you the best, Cloud Life. And shout out for you always supporting me, bro. Real talk. How you think Balaj's gonna do? I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't break out. But time will tell. Time will tell, man. How about the Miami Dolphins? Let's go, baby. Y'all hit that like button, man. But I'm finna get up on out of here, man. I thank y'all for tuning in on the TD Phins Talk. Thank y'all for vibing with me tonight. Y'all stay blessed, man. I'll see y'all real soon, man. Love y'all. Appreciate all the support. Fins up. Let your friends and family members know about TD Phins Talk. Share the links on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you can to let people know about this channel. Guys, we're trying to get to 6,600. We're only about 75 subscribers away. Y'all help me get there, man. Help me get to 6,600 subscribers, guys. I appreciate your love and support. It's your boy. Peace. Love y'all, man.